People be late. So always, if you want your guests at a specific time, tell them like an hour before, bro. Because they just, people be lagging, bro. I don't know if you had too much experience with that, bro.
For the most part, I adjust for it. But I have had.
I'm pretty sure you gotta have some people that just.
I think
the
biggest
right?
thing is like I'm sure you deal with this is cancellations. Or like last minute, like, oh, we can't or whatever.
Man, you know let me tell you about that, brother. Yes, I definitely deal with that, man. The cancellation is definitely one of the things that you have to, I think I had to adjust learning with the podcast and patience. And that's why I have an assistant, to be honest with you, bro, because of that situation. So many people either like, you know, agreeing to our rescheduling or saying they're going to hit you up when this. I'm not too sure if you like, you know, you charge people and stuff like that. But stuff like that sometimes gets in the way. Like people like, oh, when this happens, I'm going to let you know. Or, you know, the whole runaround people give you. I don't know. But it can range from whatever. But yeah, man, I definitely feel you, bro. People be canceling, rescheduling all the time. And I'm like I said, I'm sorry for that, by the way.
Nah, bro. It's what cracks me up is that it's like it's a simple. If your appointment is at like noon, just hit me up at fucking.
Oh,
9.
you mean like last minute type?
Yeah, last minute type.
Yeah. Those,
you know what I mean? That's the thing that
gets
me. Like, it's like, bro, it's not gonna hurt my feelings.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, at least for me, I'm not paying you. You're not paying me. Mm-hmm. You feel me? It's out of your time, so
it's like a mutual thing. Yeah.
So if you can't make it, just let me know. I don't need a sob story. Just be real. Hey, you know what? I won't be able to make it. All right, no problem. I'm not gonna be one of those that's gonna come after you and be like, why? Why can't you make it? Nah, right. I'm not gonna do that. I mean,
yeah, because you seem like a hella chill, laid back, cool dude for the most part, man.
Believe me when I tell you, bro, I'm super laid back, super chill. The thing too is like if you cancel, cool. I go about my day. I go do whatever I gotta do. You know, I'm not gonna stress you again because I'm not paying you and you're not paying me. So.
I mean, I felt that, but I still it still irks me when people reschedule, bro.
No,
so because it depends on like the interview, bro. You know what I mean? Like, so there's interviews that I've been waiting on for like a minute, bro, or like something I've been putting a lot of groundwork in, man. And like, you know, when that last minute cancellation, it could be like, it depends on maybe you just haven't had a guest where it's like that important, but that stuff can definitely get frustrating, bro, for sure. Especially if it's something you've been really trying to work on.
If you do your research on shit too. Yeah.
Right. You know what I mean? Something that you're really looking forward to, bro, and something that you manifested. And I've had a lot of moments like that where it doesn't necessarily, you know, go on my type of timing as well. And, you know, yeah, you got to learn to deal with that for sure. I feel like, bro. You know, one podcast to another, man, dealing with guests and just other people, you know, it's like you're dealing with other people's lives and schedules and stuff, like, you know, so it's kind of like sometimes it's just out of your control, bro. And it gets frustrating, you know what I mean? It gets really frustrating, especially when you're really trying to get something done.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
I think the thing, too, is that when I originally started this podcast, it wasn't even my idea. So
Really?
It was originally my best friend's idea.
Okay.
This is, I guess, maybe coming out of the pandemic, kind of. So he had told me, he's like, hey, bro, he's all like, let's start a podcast. And that's when podcasts were really, really hot. And I was like, I don't know, bro. I don't know how I feel about that. You know, I don't really care for it. And then I said, you know what? Fuck it. If you get a mic, I'll get another mic, and then we'll start it. Okay. He got the mic. I said, all right, cool. I'm a man of my word. Got my mic. And then it turned from 2 of us to 3 of us. And then he ended up bouncing, and the other person that was there bounced, and then it was just me. So I kind of adjusted. And the one thing that I will tell you, bro, is that whenever you're dealing with multiple personalities or different people in general, when it comes to anything, you gotta be okay and understanding that it's gonna happen. So it's one of those things where you just gotta roll with the punches and adjust. Like me right now, right? I haven't told anybody or anything like that. It's the first time I'm gonna say it out loud. Is I'm working on a solo thing just without people. Just doing whatever, whether it be reviews or whether it be reactions or whatever the case may be.
On the channel,
it's going to be on the channel just so I can have that different type of viewership too. So the podcasting is cool. I like the long format, but also to create something on a shorter form, short form content that people can consume on a quickness. For example, most people have like a 15-minute break when they go to their 9 to 5. Their 30-minute break, you know what I mean? So something that they can consume pretty quickly. And I was like, sitting there thinking about it, and I was like, you know what? I could still do the long form. I'll do the short form and bring in more people to adjust. So that's the one thing about podcasting, bro, that I've learned, or anything in business, is you adjust and you understand that people are going to fail or do last minute cancellations and shit. So that's what I'm leaning towards right now.
So right now it's just you and
my boy Martin. So
but originally it was like 3 or 4 of you guys?
It was 3 of us. Originally it was 3 of us. My boy that had the idea, my best friend, and then we had a girl named Bao. She was another high school friend, and she was great, but she ended up moving to Arizona. So that kind of separated everything, and then I was like, all right, cool, so now I'm by myself. I got 2 options, either continue or just say, nah, I'm done, you know? So I figured I got the space,
Of course.
continue it and go for it. And then obviously I enjoy doing it, especially when like, you know, I'm sure like you can relate. You meet different people, you have those interactions, you
Yeah.
create that how can I say that experience with everybody else. And what I learned too is even when people cancel on me, since I'm in downtown LA, I walk around to different bars, I do other stuff, and you meet people.
Yeah.
So like now I'm good friends with a bar down here, cool with all the bartenders. They came to the events or the stuff that we have, like the afters and stuff. And then that's how
Networking.
you get more connects. And then those people might know somebody, right? Because they do live music. And then you go from there and you bring people on.
Yes,
You know what
sir,
I mean?
man.
You got to turn a negative to a positive.
Relationships, bro, for sure. That's definitely, I would say, like a big part of like my journey and my success in my career with the podcast, bro. I feel like just meeting one person after another. So just to to go off of what you said, for sure, I definitely agree with you, man.